Hi students, in this video we're going to learn about literal equations and how to solve them. So I've got a couple warm-up problems for us to try, but let's just talk about the difference in a linear equation versus a literal equation. The only difference is that a literal equation is an equation with more than one variable. An equation with more than one variable. So what you're used to are called linear equations, where you just have one variable. And what I'm introducing today is called a literal equation with more than one variable. Let's compare the two. When I'm solving a linear equation, I'm trying to get x all by itself. So the two things I need to get rid of here are a multiply by 2 and a subtract by 5. Well, I'm really working on order of operations backwards. So I'm going to get rid of the add or subtract first. I'm going to add a 5. That gives me 2x equals 18. Then to get rid of or reverse a multiply by 2, I would divide by 2, so x equals 9. I'm going to take the same two steps over here because I still have something multiplying x and something subtracting x. So I'm working backwards. Here we added 5, so I'm going to go ahead and add b. Now one of the differences is, with linear equations, you combine like terms. But here I have a c added to a b. Those are not like terms, so I cannot add them together. Next in our linear problem, we divided by the coefficient in front of x, which was 2. So now I'm going to divide by the coefficient in front of x, which is a. Again, in linear equations, that combines like terms. Over here, there are no like terms to combine, so I just rewrite my answer, and it takes one formula into a new formula. I hope that was a good example of how they are very similar. Let's go on down to some practice problems. These are all one-step problems, so you only need to identify how to get rid of one variable. This is the formula for area of a rectangle. Area equals length times width, and we're going to rewrite the formula in terms of width. So that means I need to get rid of the length. Well, that length is multiplying the width, so to get rid of it, I divide by length. Now the width is all by itself, isolated, but I can't combine area with length, so I just rewrite it. This is now a formula for the width of a rectangle instead of a formula for the area of a rectangle. On to number 3. This is the formula for distance equals rate times time, speed times time. We're going to rewrite it in terms of time. Well, the rate of speed is multiplying time, so to get rid of it, I divide. And now I have time all by itself, and the left side of the equation is now distance divided by rate of speed. On to number 5. Volume of a rectangle equals length times width times height. I need a height formula. Well, length and width are both multiplying height, so to get rid of them, I will divide. Height is now all by itself. I just can't combine volume, length, and width. It's just a new formula that has been made. These are all very similar equations. Number 7, we have something different. We're being asked to solve for c. The other variable connected to c is not being multiplied like the previous problems. This is being subtracted. So to solve for c, to get rid of a minus s, I need to add an s. So m plus s is equal to c. These are not like terms, so I can't add them together. In our next video, we're going to flip this page and work on two-step problems.